Right now at 10, a major political visit at the La Crosse Center. What was said at Pete Buttigieg's town hall.
Plus, Minnesota's governor and Minneapolis's mayor face federal investigation, what the DOJ alleges they did.
And the Friday night frenzy returns. All the area high school highlights from the basketball court.
Watching WKBT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. Tonight, a political visit in downtown La Crosse from Pete Buttigieg.
News 8 Now's Grace Monk was at the former Transportation Secretary's town hall tonight. Grace, what was his message and how did locals react?
Buttigieg had a full house tonight at the La Crosse Center where he spoke about a number of issues. People came from across the tri-state area to hear Buttigieg speak and share their concerns. He spoke on a number of topics, including the rising cost of health care, the economy, and the Trump administration's immigration policies. Buttigieg took a number of questions from the audience, with political rhetoric and ICE agents in Minneapolis being popular topics.
There needs to be policy oversight, accountability, transparency. They need to be sent to do their actual job, which is not to patrol American neighborhoods as though they were war zones.
Buttigieg also spoke about Congressman Derek Van Orden several times, saying he held the town hall because the congressman refused to. And Van Orden, responding to Buttigieg's visit, in a statement he said, quote, Pete Buttigieg was part of one of the worst administrations in American history, wrecking our supply chain, driving up inflation, and making Americans less safe. In the newsroom, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Grace. Developing tonight in Minnesota. According to CBS Minnesota, the Department of Justice is launching a federal investigation into Governor Tim Walz and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey. Federal prosecutors are investigating both men for allegedly obstructing law enforcement activities. Now, Walz releasing a statement in response to the investigation. Quote, 2 days ago it was Alyssa Slotkin. Last week it was Jerome Powell. Before that, Mark Kelly. Weaponizing the justice system and threatening political opponents is a dangerous authoritarian tactic. And Mayor Frey posting on X tonight, quote, I will not be intimidated. My focus remains where it's always been, keeping our city safe. Now, this comes as new details emerge in the shooting of Renee Good. The Minneapolis Fire Department says she was hit in the chest, forearm, and head. The report shows paramedics arrived 5 minutes after Good was shot and found her unresponsive with an irregular pulse. Life-saving efforts were attempted on the scene and in the ambulance, though Good was pronounced dead at the hospital.
A scam alert out of Hoka. Police say scammers are impersonating Mayor Lee Tippery in fraudulent emails, requesting victims to send money to buy gift cards. If you received this email, call Hoka Police at 507-894-4777.
The Trump administration reinstating $2 billion of federal funds for mental health and substance use programs. It comes less than 24 hours after the initial funding cuts. Today, Senator Tammy Baldwin is echoing local concerns we reported earlier this week that those moves have caused some unnecessary confusion.
No warning or ask for a reapplication. The only explanation many received was that their work no longer aligned with the Trump administration's public health agenda.
Those briefly canceled grants targeted programs for children, tribal communities, and other at-risk groups.
President Trump unveiling a $50 billion rural health care fund. All 50 states will receive at least $100 million a year over the next 5 years. It's designed to boost health care options for areas where hospitals have closed or are facing financial strain.
These funds will go to empowering rural hospitals, strengthening their workforce, modernizing facilities and technology, and ensuring that rural Americans get world-class health care in their own community.
This coming a day after the president announced his new health care plan. If passed, money will be sent directly to consumers, which he says will increase price transparency from insurance companies.
Happening around the state, the Assembly has passed a bill that would ban certain ingredients from free or reduced-priced meals in schools. Vegetable oil, potassium bromate, and red dye 3 are included in that list. The measure falls in line with HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s Make America Healthy Again movement. Wisconsin is now expected to have $1.5 billion more in surplus after its current budget cycle. That's according to the state's Legislative Fiscal Bureau. It would bring the state's total surplus to $2.3 billion, well above the $800 million surplus that was originally projected.
2 fishermen rescuing a dog who fell through ice on the Black River near Bryce Prairie. Thor, a foster dog from the Cooley Region Humane Society, escaped and wandered onto thin ice. The dog broke through, so the fishermen slid on their stomachs to reach Thor, who is struggling in the freezing water.
Watching the dog, and he keeps going out further and further, and then all of a sudden it was just in an instant he went through, and I was just like, I can't believe this is happening.
After the rescue, they brought the dog safely back to shore. Thor is now back at the Cooley Region Humane Society and is expected to make a full recovery. With colder conditions on the way, the city of La Crosse is activating the Emergency Day Center at 713 St. James Street on Monday. It will open from 8 a.m. It will be open from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m.
A La Crosse nonprofit celebrating Gold Star grant recipients today. The La Crosse Public Education Foundation hosted teachers and community members at the Cargill Room for its annual awards lunch. In 2025, the foundation awarded 40 grants worth $95,000 to enhance unique education opportunities in La Crosse schools. Cooley Region Mechanical Contractors earned a Partner in Education Award. Brad Korberg took home the Distinguished Service Award, and La Crosse School Administrator Ami Zabrowski won the Dick Swans Leadership Award.
Onalaska Middle School 8th graders visited Western Technical College for Career Day today. Junior Achievement hosted the event. The nonprofit works to strengthen students' workforce skills and financial literacy. Today, over a dozen businesses and organizations participated, aiming to give professional insight to students.
We've gone to different booths and businesses are talking to us about the advantages to working at different places.
210 students attended the career fair.
Coming up, it's the Friday Night Frenzy.
All the local scores and highlights in just a few minutes.
We got more snow this weekend, but the bigger story is going to be cold conditions and then even dangerous cold as we go into Monday morning and maybe even Tuesday. We'll break all that down coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
A big part of my job is building relationships with people, and being the team you can trust means being here for you.
'Cause everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
Eagle Crest North in Onalaska is expanding. Our tradition of excellence continues to grow with the addition of our new luxury senior apartments opening in January 2026. Expect nothing less than exceptional amenities. Choose your ideal home from well-designed floor plans. I'm Tammy, and I've been welcoming residents to our community for 17 years. Call me today to reserve your new home.
Join us for a weekly open house or schedule your private tour today.
We see you out there coming up with original ideas, which is why you shop at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Because you know that when a spark of inspiration hits, we'll have the brands and supplies you need at prices that'll help make it happen. Like 6-piece Milwaukee multi-tool blade kits, just $24.99. Peak premium antifreeze and coolant, $11.99 a gallon. And these 3-panel LED shop lights, just $3.99 each. Find the value you need to bring your ideas to life. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
A big part of my job is building relationships with people, and being the team you can trust means being here for you.
'Cause everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
Yeah, pretty much we got the dangerous cold that'll be coming into our area here fairly soon. Looks like the thing is not working. There we go. Hold on one second. Nope. We'll just keep talking here. The dangerous cold that we got coming up here in a second. But overall, we still got snow that'll be coming forward too here as we get this going here for a second for you. The one thing that note is it's not going to be really until Monday morning that we see some of this cold conditions here coming. But we should. There we go. We got the snow coming up. There it's coming up. Clicking a little faster than I wanted to. But we still got the snow going on right now tonight. Really, it's probably centered along the Mississippi River, areas to the south. But notice the temperatures, single digits to teens now. We fell quite a bit. We're going to continue to fall, but I think fairly steady temps for most areas overnight. Snow amounts, we haven't seen much, but look at, you can still see a little bit of snow there. That's on just north of Red Wing. Otherwise, decent conditions for Menominee, Eau Claire, further down to Black River Falls. If you see, there's your snow band that's still sitting right along the river. We go further south. We're still seeing across the area. You can see our camera all the way up there, 1.5 to 2 miles. That will give you a little snow on the roadways, so expect that throughout the night. This is the area probably as we go further south is where we're going to see a lot more of the snowfall overnight. There's no actually things going on. There is a winter weather advisory to the south of us, given the snow amounts. If we look at what to expect for travel, the wind chill factor is not an issue until we get really probably until Sunday night. We will see sub-zero wind chills a little bit for tomorrow, but it's not going to be that bad. The road condition tonight and through tomorrow morning, slick roads probably in the morning hours just because of lingering overnight stuff. And then we'll see more snow Sunday morning. That could bring another 1 to maybe 2 inches too once again, and visibility issues too. Along with the wind's going to start picking up Sunday night or Sunday afternoon. We'll have blowing and drifting likely as we go throughout Sunday night too. So giving you an idea of what we're looking for once we're going on, as you see all the dark for the wind chill, that'll be the main issue going into Sunday night into Monday morning. But we still got some snow going on. Here's the amounts through 10 a.m. tomorrow. 1 to maybe another 1.5 inches for a lot of areas south or west of the river, or south of I-90, I should say, and west of the river. So once again, this could continue to have some road conditions through Saturday morning. So if you're out and about early, you might have some slick spots out there. Lingering snow showers to about noon, but not much more accumulation really past about 7 or 8 a.m. for many areas. Now the snow amounts for Sunday, it's going to dive southeastward, come in probably around 6 to 7, exit the area maybe around noon to 1. So that's where most of the accumulation is. And once again, we could pick up 1 to 2, and I wouldn't be surprised if some areas get up to 3 inches on this. So that'll start blowing around. Temperatures tomorrow, so get back to temperatures, quite chilly. We haven't seen these with the mid-teens. If we go into Sunday's highs, a degree or two warmer, but overall still below average with the snow in the morning, breezy conditions in the afternoon, and the wind's going to sustain itself overnight, Sunday night into Monday, which means Monday's lows. Right now, there's a little question of how cold we're going to get. How cold we get, we'll make a determination of how low that wind chill could get, because we could see wind chills as we go into Sunday morning, potentially into the temperature range that could be in negative 20 to possibly 30. So we'll have to keep an eye on that for some alert day conditions potentially. Otherwise, it does get a little bit milder, you want to say that, towards the middle of the week with lingering snow chances throughout next week, but all of that's pretty minimum. It's really going to be the dangerous cold for Monday and maybe Tuesday. So if you're out and about tomorrow, it could be slick roads, and then maybe even some slick roads too Sunday morning as well.
All right, good to keep in mind. Thank you, Greg. Coming up next in sports, it's the Friday Night Frenzy. The News 8 sports team returns with a ton of highlights and scores from the night, including action from the Lacrosse Center for the 16th running of the Midwest Players Classic. Jacob and Cade next.
Bag huge savings on your painting projects at Menards. From your kitchen and bath to doors and trim, and even your ceilings. Dutch Boy has the perfect choice for your painting projects. Dutch Boy's Durafighter is a tough paint and primer that provides great scrub resistance and durability. Get a gallon of Durafighter interior paint starting at $23.59 after you put it in the bag. Plus, get 15% off everything you fit in the bag for your painting projects.
Save big money at Menards.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
It's big game savings time here at Carl's.
Save big on major brand appliance packages.
Save up to $1,800 instantly, plus rebates on GE packages. Buy 1, 2, and 3, and get this over-the-range microwave free.
All TVs are on sale.
Save up to 40% on grills and up to 80% on fireplace stands. Your choice of Perfect Sleeper mattresses are only $5.99. It's big game savings time right here.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
We are very fortunate to have our mom in our lives. We rely on Medicaid to pay for her long-term care. When I learned that it might be cut, I met with Representative Van Orden. He promised that he would never cut Medicaid. He even signed this letter. Then he turned around and he voted for the largest Medicaid cut in history. It's absolutely devastating. We need to tell Congressman Van Orden, stop raising our health care costs.
We're an implant-focused practice. I think the advantage of a father-daughter practice is, I've been at this for 30 years now. I learned things that worked well and things that didn't work so well.
And it was fun to be able to just jump in and kind of complement that. I feel like it made both of us stronger.
You don't expect it when you walk into a dental office. You don't expect the family aspect, but when you walk into our doors, we're going to give you that.
If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome into the Friday Night Frenzy. I'm Jacob, as always, joined by Cade. Cade, we've made it to the first Friday Night Frenzy of the winter sports season. It feels like yesterday we were just at the football field.
It does, but thankfully we're in gyms. We're not out in the snow or in the cold. We get the nice warmth of a gym, and what a way to get things started. Dozens of top boys and girls basketball teams from Wisconsin and Minnesota are in lacrosse for the Midwest Players Classic.
That's right. Division III, fourth-ranked Aquinas boys have rattled off 9 straight wins and an impressive start to the season.
Tonight they face 6th-ranked Regis from Eau Claire, who has won 9 straight, including a win over ranked GET earlier this week.
All the action taking place down at the Lacrosse Center this weekend. Blue Gold's riding an 8-game win streak into this one, showing why early on. Calvin Barr going to go right past the defender. A tough take, but he makes it look easy for the score. A few minutes later, Finley Strom over to Logan Becker, pulling up from NBA range, still knocks it down. Blue Gold's up big, and they were not done. How about Will Dickinson in the corner? That is going to be good for 3. And then a little later, Barr coming up the court over to Dickinson. Another triple. He had 10 in the half for the sophomore. Blue Golds take it 77-66 is your final.
All right, then the girls took the court as Aquinas Blue Golds were out of the gates. Check this out. Ava Fernholz with the drive and drops in the mid-range shot. Aquinas in front. Then Samantha Davis would take over. First, she's showing off the range, up from way downtown. That's cash. But a little bit later in the paint, and how about a little fade away? Book it, and she wasn't done. This time in transition, Elena Elias with the great find, and Davis is there with the finish. She ends the game with 28 points as the Blue Golds win by 42. They'll take on top-ranked Central next Tuesday night.
St. Croix Central boys also in town. Then they face the 8th-ranked GET boys. Panthers with the early action. Matthias Larson backing down the defense off the glass for 2. St. Croix in front, but the Redhawks would battle back. Travis Tyson, the pass to Bo Sebian, back to Tyson. Nothing but net. GET still trails, though. A little later, Mason Brown facilitating the offense. Pass over to Talon Fabian. Corner 3 is good. Redhawks take the lead. Then right before the half, Brown loses control. Fabian picks it up. Tough shot, not going to fall, but Brown right there with the putback. Buzzer beater. Redhawks pick up the win 53-43.
Melrose Minduro and 2nd-ranked North Crawford got the fun started earlier in the afternoon. Trojans looking to bounce back after a double OT loss last night, and they came out swinging. Sawyer Steluka letting it fly from deep, knocks it down. Then on the next possession, Sawyer finds Landry Steluka, and the sophomore is good from 3. Trojans rolling. Melrose Minduro trying to stay in it. Will Radcliffe gets the open look, cashes home the deep ball. But North Crawford would find another gear. Colin Jacobus in transition finds Damian McCormick, and the freshman with a clean finish at the rim. Trojans get the win 95-78 the final.
Central wrapping up the evening at the Lacrosse Center not too long ago. The Riverhawks take that one 53-38. Gabe Service leading the way with 20 points.
Action continues tomorrow at the Lacrosse Center with 9 more games. Holman faces Amory to start off the action at 10:45. That is followed by Toma against Altoona approximately at 12:15. And a big one in the evening on Alaska and Caledonia set to tip at 7:45.
All right, let's send it up to the north side of lacrosse. 10th-ranked West Salem visiting Logan. Panthers jumped out to an 11-point lead, but Tommy Check able to get the crowd going with this drive and finish off the glass for the and one. But then business as usual for West Salem. Drew McConkey able to corral it and passes it outside to Carter Alexander for a triple. West Salem keeps pushing the tempo. Tyson Labuse gets the dish down low. He'll go up strong, and he wasn't done. This time backing down in the post, dribbles left and spins to his right around the defender, give him the bucket plus the foul. Panthers were up 16 at the break, and they go on to take this one 63-41.
All right, Sparta girls welcoming in Reedsburg this evening. Spartans with a big win, 85-54. All
right, so far so good. I think some good showings at the Midwest Players Classic.
It's always fun. A bunch of people coming in from all over to watch those games. Makes for a great environment, and they did not disappoint with the action.
Absolutely, getting ready for the big stage later in the playoffs, that's for sure. When we come back, we've got more West Salem hoops, but on the girls' side as they were hosting Bangor, plus a few more games from the area. Stick around.
Up here, we do things a little different. We march to the beat of our own drum. We don't shy away from the cold. We face it head on. And any challenge that stands in our way doesn't stand a chance. Up here, one brand stands alone. Ford. Now, get $2,500 bonus cash on a new 2026 Ford Explorer. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
You know what's on my mind? It's butt cold out here and I don't have any heat at home.
Well, gotta have heat, Einstein.
Up yours, smarty. I just don't know who to call.
Jacob said Chuck used the local company. The primary colors, the good one?
What?
What?
Huh?
Well, there's your sign.
Jeez Louise.
Moron.
Hey, putz.
Call GNC.
For the best heating and air conditioning, guaranteed.
My moderate to severe Crohn's symptoms kept me out of the picture. Now, I have Skyrizi.
I've got places to go and I'm feeling free. Controlling my Crohn's means everything to me. Control is everything to me.
And now, I'm back in the picture. Skyrizi is the only IL-23 inhibitor proven to help achieve remission, meaning few to no symptoms in just 4 weeks for some people. Many were in remission at 12 weeks, at 1 year, and even at 4 years. Plus, Skyrizi is proven to help visibly repair damage of the intestinal lining.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's.
Now's the time to take control of your Crohn's. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's disease.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy.
Bangor girls are sitting atop the Scenic Bluff standings. Meanwhile, West Salem just one game back in the Cooley.
But a non-conference matchup like tonight could set the tone for a run towards March. The Cardinals, making the short trip to the Panthers, picked this one up in the second half. And off of a Bangor miss, the ball finds Josie Brudos, and she goes coast to the cup for two. Hosts go up two. Then check this out. Nifty play. JC Mitchek gets it on the wing, drives and flips up the shot while her body is spinning. Gets it to go, but defensive pressure of West Salem forced the visitors into a lot of turnovers as once again Brudos scores the deuce. This one was close late game. We've got no final report.
The last two unbeaten Scenic Bluffs teams meeting tonight. Hillsboro visiting Bangor early in this one. Cards running. Brody Edwards hits Alex Felch with a dime, and the junior banks it home. Tigers pushing the pace a little bit later, and some good patience on display from David Johnson. Pump fakes and scores the easy bucket. Then Edwards getting back to work on offense. He was a handful tonight. Gets the and one to go and brings Bangor to within two. And from there, the Cards were firing on all cylinders as they put together a huge second half and go on to take this one 71-43.
All right, Luther girls welcoming in GET. Check out baby Sophia taking in some hoops. First half action, Knights with some quick ball movement, ending up in Natalie Hackbar's hand. The three, Luther up 9. They continue their run as Carson Krause inbounds to Kara Unke, who hits from mid-range. Knights still up 9. Redhawks trying to claw back into it. Alexis Ulete drives baseline, lays it in to pull back within 13. Luther was too strong tonight. Unke hits the jumper in traffic. That extends their lead as the Knights go on to win this one comfortably, 69-32, the final.
Ninth-ranked Royal girls visiting Mauston tonight. This was a good one. First half, Royals' Ella Dolan gathers in the missed shot and gets the putback. We are all tied at 6. Mauston putting in lots of fight earlier this week. Bree Heller scored her 1,000th point, and she keeps the energy up as she connects from 3. Home team in the lead. Late in the half, Panthers' Bria Gruen gets the rebound, put back, and a trip to the line as well. Visitors lead 21-19. Second half action now. Golden Eagles' Katie Lavold hits from mid-range to tie the game up. Mauston pulls away late to pull off the 52-39 upset.
All right, bouncing over to Minnesota. Visiting Mabel Canton. When Katie to take a 10-point lead. Then it's the Cougars on the Isaac Underbaki ends up with the ball, gets the layup for 2. And it might have been snowing outside, but it was raining threes inside. Cole Thompson sinks one of his own to keep the lead. Peterson wasn't there as Jackson Mellon walked in on the front. He gets that 3 to fall as the Trojans, they get the win 74-46 on the road.
All right, some more scores for you. A good one in the Dairyland this evening between Cochran Fountain City and Alma Center Lincoln. Boys Pirates take it 67-55, and Whitehall beating Mondovia score of 69-53.
And in the Cooley Conference, Arcadia forces a tie at home with the conference. They take down Roqua in dominating fashion, and Westby takes care of Black River Falls 67-51.
And over to the mats, local grapplers getting in on the Friday night frenzy action. Bunch of tough teams at Aquinas for a quad. Blue Golds would go 3-0 on the night. West Salem Bangor would finish 1-2.
More ranked action up at Gale Electric. Titans putting on a show, going 3-0 on the night, while Prairie du Chien, they would fall short in all of their duels.
Don't you worry, we'll have plenty of other sports featured in the Friday Night Frenzy.
Hockey, gymnastics, we've got it all as the season comes in. Just wait.
All right, coming up after the break, we've got some more previews of what's to come this weekend, plus a couple more scores from college and pro hoops. Stick around.
I do like knowing the person that's sitting across from my desk. I've formed a lot of relationships over the years based on trust. When I see the look on a member's face when I say, yes, this loan is good, you're good to go, it makes me happy. To me, being the team you can trust is honesty. When you do a loan with me at Firefighters Credit Union, like everything we do, it's not about the car, it's about you.
Everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
It's the January clearance event at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. It's where you'll find incredible savings on closeouts, floor samples, and overstocks. Sofas from Flex Steel and Smith Brothers, casual dining from John Thomas and Cannondale, bedrooms by Canal Dover and Daniels Amish, and the area's best selection of quality leather from Stressless and Lazy Boy. It's all in stock, ready for immediate delivery, and all at real savings. Hurry in for the best selection during the January clearance. It's on now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
If your basement walls are peeling, that is not appealing. So this is water damage, man?
That's water damage.
How many people right now have compromise in their basement brought on by water?
Oh, the majority. I mean, water is the enemy of a home.
Right.
But it's better to have it assessed to give you that ease of mind.
Sure.
Inspections are free. Might as well just give us a call to help.
Innovative Basement Authority is now Groutworks. Schedule a free inspection.
When a migraine strikes and I've taken a triptan, side effects like dizziness can throw me off. Ugh, migraine again. Ubrelvy works differently. It keeps me in rhythm, quickly stopping migraine pain within 2 hours. And some have pain relief that lasts all day. So I can handle whatever the day may throw at me. Don't take if allergic or with strong CYP3A4 inhibitors. Tell your doctor all medicines you take. Report increased blood pressure or color changes, pain, or numbness in fingers or toes. Get help right away for allergic reactions like trouble breathing, face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, which may occur days after use. Ask your doctor how you can stop migraine attacks and stay in rhythm with Ubrelvy.
Army National Guard soldiers have the option to train and learn skills in the trade fields, skills that can lead to employment at home as well. Find out how you can learn a trade and serve part-time for your community and country by visiting nationalguard.com.
All right, not quite football season, but this is basketball season in winter sports. But welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy.
We're starting to separate the contenders from the pretenders in the Big Ten.
Well, there is 2 months until you're tuning into March Madness right here on News 8. Every game is big in the Big Ten. The Badgers welcome the Rutgers to the Kohl Center. Wisconsin has won 5 of their last 6 games. That one tomorrow, including a win at number 2 Michigan and a buzzer beater at Minnesota on Tuesday. Tip-off is at 1 o'clock on the Big Ten Network. And speaking of those Golden Gophers, they're looking to snap their 2-game skid at number 13 Illinois. You can catch that one at 11, also on BTN.
UW lacrosse men, they're looking to snap a 3-game skid when they visit UW Eau Claire. The Blue Goals are receiving votes in the latest rankings. Tip-off at 5 on the campus of UWEC. Same 2 teams mean for the women here in lacrosse. The Eagles looking to build on their huge win over number 7 Whitewater on Wednesday. Tip-off for that one is at 3 at Mitchell Hall.
Winona State men and women in action this evening. They're visiting Northern State in South Dakota. The men can't pull out the close one, falling by 4. And the women take the loss by 22. WSU will visit non-conference newbie Jamestown tomorrow.
To the association, the Timberwolves at Houston late in the 3rd quarter, a tight one. Minnesota currently on top, but we have over a full quarter to play.
Yeah, could hope for more Bucks success compared to what the Timberwolves are doing this year.
I know the Bucks kind of struggling, but there's still a lot of season left. They can make that play-in or the playoff would be nice, but you never know. A lot of season left.
All right, after the break, we'll reveal our play of the night. This is the Friday Night Frenzy.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
You're young, but your bathroom is old. I get it. I visit my kids, grandkids, my precious great-grandkids. Doesn't fit their lifestyle. Not safe. Old and ugly. You'll be amazed at the transformation you can make in just a few days. New tub and shower with all new fixtures, new toilet, new sink and vanity, new flooring, at an investment much less than you might think. Call the Board Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate on your new bathroom.
Save big at Hy-Vee, Friday through Sunday. Pork shoulder roast, $1.88 a pound. Progresso soup, $1.25 each when you buy 4. Dole garden salad, just 99 cents. Prego pasta sauce, $1.48. Hy-Vee cottage cheese, $2.48. Get deals on Hy-Vee water, Hormel Black Label bacon, Pepsi 6-packs, and more. Save in-store and online, Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
You came prepared to take on the pressure. We came prepared to give you none of that, just more out of buying a car. At Maury's West Salem Kia, you get our best price up front. No scripts, no side eyes, no 4-hour negotiations. Maury's sales team doesn't work on commission, so you get more help, less hassle. Need service? With Maury's, you get honest work done right. We even do more for our community. Get more with Maury's West Salem Kia. Visit MaurysWestSalemKia.com.
At Sheelan's Carpetland, your family comes first. We're more than just a flooring store. We're your partners in creating a home that lasts a lifetime. Discover a world of comfort and durability with our huge selection. Whether it's cozy carpeting for your living room, timeless hardwood for a classic touch, or versatile tiles that stand up to the hustle and bustle of family life. Sheelan's Carpetland in Coon Valley. Our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
I'm Jordan Rudolph, and I'm the owner of Unity Fitness. As our mission to serve and help have a positive influence on so many people, we can't thank you enough for having our back and helping us spread that mission forward into helping more people in the area.
Thank you so much for trusting us with your goals and for 10 years of support.
We view people as more than a before and after.
We're in your corner through the ups and the downs that life has to offer because we know that they'll happen.
To see if you're the right fit for us or if we're the right fit for you, head over to unityfitnesspro.com today.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy. It's time for the play of the night.
Sure is, and we go back to the West Salem versus Bangor game, and I don't know how J.C. Mitchak was able to get this basket to go. I think a good way to describe this bucket, Kate, is calling it a whirling dervish, let's say. Mitchak contorting her body and she somehow gets it to roll around
Impressive.
and go in. Feels good to be back, though, Cade. A lot of good stuff coming this weekend as well. Pat Murphy maybe tomorrow?
Yeah, in La Crosse,
Yeah.
doing a little Q&A with some fans. That'll be a lot of fun. We might have an interview here on WKBT, so tune in tomorrow night.
Also, those airwaves tomorrow, we got some playoff football. We got Denver on CBS at 3:30 tomorrow. Who's your pick for the Super Bowl?
I think I like the Houston Texans. They might be hurting on offense, but that defense is scary. You?
I like the Seattle Seahawks. I like defense, too.
All right.
All right, sounds good. That'll do it for us tonight. For Kate Overton, I'm Jacob Lenzendorf. Have yourself a great weekend.